What's up, guys? Once again, welcome to just a small addiction to my everyday life. Today, it's the TV show Gotham, or Batman in general. Yes, today is Gotham, Season 2, Episode 20, called Unleashed. This video is going to be a quick recap, a quick summary of the episode. First, we left off last week. I didn't do a video last week because I was super duper busy last week. So last week ended with Galavan being unmasked thanks to Barnes. Galavan stabbed Barnes, and Gordon comes and he finds out Galavan is Azrael. You guys get the point. So starts off with Gordon, Bullock, a couple of police officers going to Arkham, storm Hugo Strange's office, demand to search the place with a warrant. Turns out Hugo Strange shredded all the paperwork because he knew they were coming, obviously, because he's Hugo Strange. Smarty pants. Short, Gordon and Bullock left because they couldn't search, because Gordon's not an officer anymore, and they had to get a different warrant to search every inch of the place, not just one room. Gordon and Bullock find out there's one person in Gotham that could find out where Galavan is, because Gordon knows that Galavan will stay out of sight of the police. So Bullock and Gordon thought, oh, Galavan's sister's still in town, Tabitha. So they go to Tabitha's place, this place where she's with Butch. She's about to pack up and leave because everybody on the news saw that Theo Galavan is alive and he's Azrael, and how is he alive? Many questions. Soon as Tabitha tried to leave her apartment or wherever she's staying with Butch, Gordon and Bullock show up and say, we need to find Azrael. How can you help us? You need to help us. He says there's an old sword buried with her grandfather that Azrael knew about. It's Azrael's sword. Fast forward, they go to the grave, they find the grandfather in the Dumas part of the cemetery. They find the sword, and they and then Galavan shows up. Tabitha tries to remind Galavan who he was. This is the first time Tabitha has encountered Theo. It's me, it's your sister, and he has these flashbacks of him being elected mayor and his original mission a while back, right? Remember his original mission was to kill the son of Gotham. The son of Gotham was Bruce Wayne. So he remembers he's got to kill Bruce Wayne. And then he stabs Tabitha with the legendary Azrael sword. Tabitha falls to the ground. Tabitha's not dead though. She's just very wounded. It's just a flesh wound. Meanwhile, back at Arkham, Enigma is finding a way to escape. He got scared of what he saw on Indian Hill down in the basement. So he came back up, and a guard caught him, and all the guard did was just escort him back to his cell, because that's what Edward requested. Edward got back to his cell, thought how to escape because he can't be like these monsters. And he looked up, and there was a vent. So he's got to climb through the vent to escape Arkham Asylum. Meanwhile, back to Bruce and Alfred. Bruce wants to find Selina, and he has a plan. He wants to break into Arkham Asylum himself. He's tired of waiting on Jim. He's tired of sitting on his hands. So he went to go find Selina. Finds Selina. He remembered Selina is still feeding her friend's birds, her friend's pigeons. And that friend, you may ask, is Bridget. Remember Bridget with the two pyromaniac brothers way back when? Firefly, I guess you could say. Bruce asked Selina to break into Arkham with him. Selina says, no, I'll do it myself, because if I get caught, they'll just throw me out. I'm just street trash. But if you get caught, Bruce, they're going to want to keep you for leverage because you're the almighty Bruce Wayne, the son of Thomas and Martha. So, that's what Selina did. She broke into Arkham Asylum. She knew how. I'll never know how Selina does this. Long story short, she worked her way up to the roof, and there was a vent, a big huge vent. She opened the vent and fell down in the vents there. She's crawling in the vents, and this was hilarious scene. She bumps into Edward Nygma, and if you watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. It was hilarious. It was like, what are you doing here? Selina's like, what are you doing here? Blah blah blah. can you find me the way out of here, he says. And she says, can you find me the way in? Let me in, let me in, let me out, let me out. Edward tells her where to go down to find her friend. Or to find Hugo. That's what Selena wants. To find her friend, Bridget. Remember Bridget. So they tell each other and they go their separate ways. Selena ends up in Arkham Asylum. She finds the elevator and then she goes down to Indian Hill. Meanwhile, back to Edward Nygma. He crawls up the vents, gets out on the roof, and he gets caught. Because the guards found him not in his cell. That's how he got caught. Edward Nygma, thought you were smarter than that, son. Back to the graveyard. Theo got his sword. He got away. Stabbed Tabitha. Now Jim is on a panic because he found out that Galavan is on to his original mission, which was to kill the son of Gotham. To kill Bruce Wayne. He's calling Alfred frantically. Pick up, pick up, pick up! Alfred finally picks up. He tells Alfred what's going on. And Bruce shows up at the mansion. Almost gets himself killed because Alfred's on the edge anyway, trying to look for him because he knows Galavan's on his way. And a couple minutes later, Galavan does show up. Shows up at or in the manor. He crawls right through the window like everybody else does. Alfred have a good fight scene, and eventually he puts Alfred down, just knocks him out, doesn't kill him or anything, and he goes after Bruce. Bruce and Galavan end up in the parking garage where there's like, I don't know, 30 to 40 cars parked there. It is Wayne Manor, by the way. Galavan's looking for Bruce in this parking garage. Bruce ends up, long story short, Bruce ends up getting in a car, punches the gas, and runs Galavan over out to the outside where the main gate is. Just looking for Galavan because he knew he ran him over. Looking underneath the car. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Can't find him, right? Galavan appears from behind in the shadows in his Azrael suit. He has Bruce on his knees. He's about to kill him with the sword until Gordon comes from behind with his pistol from around the gate, shoots Galavan. Galavan's down for now. So Bruce and Alfred and Gordon are trying to figure out what to do next. They're at the front gate. Galavan gets up. What a surprise. Galavan gets up. Jim tries to shoot him with his pistol out of bullets. Oh great, here we go. It's the end, right? I don't think so. Who comes from behind of Theo Galavan through the main gate? None other than Oswald Cobblepot. Yes! Earlier in the episode, Oswald confronted Butch in the hospital where he's with Tabitha. Tabitha's on the hospital bed. Oswald wants to call a truce for now. To kill Theo Galavan. That's the motive here for both of them. Penguin for killing his mom way earlier. And then Butch for putting Tabitha through this. So, there you go. Butch and Penguin are teaming up to get Galavan. Back to Wayne Manor. From behind, Penguin and Butch confront Galavan. Galavan turns around with this dumb look on his face, like, duh. And then Penguin's like, well, Jim, you gotta have the right weapons or the right tools for the job. He calls over for Butch. Butch comes from the corner of the camera and has this bazooka. Yes, you heard me right. A bazooka. Puts it on his shoulder, launches it, blows Galavan to smithereens, to pieces. Azrael / Theo Galavan is no more, thanks to Butch and Penguin. Then they walk up, and then they go, you're welcome, and turn around like badasses. That was hilarious. Last thing we saw in this episode was Selena down in Arkham. She's still in Arkham. She finds Bridget's room where she's staying. There's bodies on the floor, like burnt to crisp. You can tell that was Bridget's room. Selena tries to find her. Bridget comes from behind, and of course, like all of Hugo Strange's patients, Bridget doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know who Selena is anymore. She knows who she is. Bridget, it's me, Selena. Bridget, or Firefly, goes, I'm not Bridget. Dr. Strange says I have amnesia. And Selena's like, oh great, don't trust him. This and this, this and that, this and that. And then Selena goes, come with me. You were burnt by the police. You were burnt trying to kill the police. Don't you remember? This and that. And Bridget goes, you know, Hugo Strange said somebody would say that to me. Pulls out her little flamethrower and threatens to burn Selena alive. And she goes, don't call me Bridget anymore. My name is Firefly. And then that was the end of the episode. What an episode. I know this recap probably doesn't do justice, but if you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. It was very, very good. Season 2, episode 20 was awesome. Getting down to the nitty gritty here at the end of the season. Only 2 episodes left before the season's over. And they did a preview for next week on Gotham. For next week. Oh my goodness. Guess who's coming back from the dead next week? That's right. Fish Mooney's coming back. Oh my goodness. Penguin is going to explode if he ever sees her. Holy crap. Next week's episode is going to be fantastic. There you go, guys. That's my recap for Gotham Season 2, Episode 20. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it did you justice. Justice, get it? Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment your thoughts down below. Anything you want to talk about, just comment down below. Alright, see you next week for Season 2, Episode 21. See you later, YouTube.